welcome to another episode. If this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. My name is Fade Kemi. Okay, Christmas is upon us. Yes! Everything about Christmas just brings this excitement, this love, this warmth, whether you're a Christian or not. There's just something, maybe because it's towards the end of the year, there's the family rebonding moment. You know, everything just makes it all beautiful. A lot of theologians that believe that Christ wasn't born in Christmas, so we don't have to celebrate Christmas. Oh, Christ didn't ask us to celebrate Christmas. Why are we celebrating Christmas? You know, a lot of people just have different opinions about Christmas. But Christmas is a time, although it's not the exact time that Christ came, but it's a time to just, you know, celebrate who Christ is, celebrate what he came for, celebrate love, in the spirit of celebrating who Christ is and what Christ came to die for. I've gotten this question a lot. People keep asking me, how did you give your life to Christ? When did you give your life to Christ? What was it like? Why did you give your life to Christ? How, why, when, what happened? You know, I've been getting that question a lot. Okay, so I actually cannot remember when I gave my life to Christ. It just happened. And sometimes when I say this, I feel like a sinner. Because I just hear people give all these stories about how they gave their life to Christ, about this. And I remember that a pastor or someone in my church once said that, oh, if you don't know the day you gave your life to Christ, then you should check your salvation. And I just sat down there like, really? It started when I was in uni. I think I was in 300 level when the particular thing in chapel, because I used to attend Chapel of Light Fellowship. In 100 level, I used to attend a particular fellowship, the Apostolic Church Youth Fellowship, tax fund. Yeah, tax fund. Originally, I was supposed to attend the RCF, that's the Redeemed Christian Church Fellowship, but RCF wasn't. Their timing was different from my timing because of lectures and everything. So I joined tax fund because I had a friend there. I'm not gonna lie, I did follow to tax fund. Anyway, that's how I went to tax fund. But by 200 level, I stopped going to I stopped going to youth fellowship because I became a big girl. I mean, okay, so at a 200 level, I wasn't going to youth fellowship. I wasn't going to any other stuff. I used to go to church. I was just, you know, I was woke, I was cool kid. I didn't have time for stuff like that. Even though I was born in the church, I've always been in church. So in 300 level, I changed my fellowship. I started attending Chapel of Light on Sundays normally. So okay, they start. Then by there was a particular quarter in that particular year. They always have different themes for different quarters. So that particular theme for the year was that the zeal of the house should like just praying for the zeal of God, like having the zeal of God. The particular Bible verse was Philippians 3:10, that I may know him, the power of his resurrection, and the fellowship of his suffering, being made conformable unto his death. Yes, I remember that particular verse. I knew it like my head, like it was stuck in my head then. Because we used to say all the time that I may know you and partake of his fellowship, I may partake of his sufferings. You know, for me, that was a moment of reckoning. I don't know how it happened. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I keep telling people that only the Holy Spirit can actually get anyone. You can only preach and preach. So it's our job to tell them, but is also the Holy Spirit's job to arrest anybody. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's the truth. But of course, evangelism is our work. We have to keep doing it. We have to keep telling people about Jesus, telling people, because we don't want them to perish. So yeah, back to my gist. So that particular quarter of the year was about knowing Christ. About, so I remember that we used to pray all the time, God, let the zeal of your house consume me. Let the zeal of your house consume me. Oh God, I want to know you more. I want to know you more. And, flashback to then and now, I'm now seeing why I am so consumed with the things of God, why I am so interested. It's because of those prayers that I prayed back then with a sincere heart. So it wasn't that a particular pastor preached and I was like, oh God, I'm sorry. No, it was something that took a process. For me, that's what I'm saying. For me, it was a process. It was something that came from a willing heart. I used to pray it all the time. I used to be interested. Before I started getting interested in reading my Bible. I started getting interested in going for fellowship more. The thing is, guys, when I speak now and I speak about the scriptures, I speak about God and stuff, it seems like, oh, I've known God since I was a child. And that's why I always tell people that nobody came to this world with the knowledge of the scriptures. Nobody came to this world knowing things. I mean, there was a time that I only knew John 3:16. I built myself over these years. I learned. I stayed in the place of prayer. I stayed in the place of studying to show myself approved. I wasn't automatically immediately I got saved. Yeah, my spirit was saved, because in the moments when I was praying that God, I want the zeal and everything, I started encountering God in a different light. And then one day I just said to God, I want a relationship with you. I want to be your friend. I want to have you. I want to say God spoke to me. Like I used to hear people say, oh, God told me. Oh, God told me. And I didn't understand. I'm like, how did God tell you? I want to know. I want to have that relationship. So yeah, that was about it for me, man. That's how I gave my life to Christ. So yeah, I can't remember the day, sorry, because mine wasn't just one day thing. It took a lot of time, not a lot of time, but like it took process. Of course, the minute I decided to surrender everything and come to Christ, my spirit was saved that day, which I do not remember. But I still had the works of the flesh. Obviously, I still lied. I still was angry. Even after I became saved in that period, I still had a major fight with my friend where I kept malice with her. But of course, because the Holy Spirit is there, I kept feeling unrest in my conscience. I kept feeling unrest, and so eventually I reached out to her and I talked to her and everything. So when we say that we are saved, when we say that we are Christians, when we say that we are believers, it's not that we're saying that we're perfect people, or no, we're saying that His grace is sufficient for us. His grace keeps us from sin. We don't not commit sin because you think that. Let me tell you, the natural man wants to lie. The natural man wants to steal. The natural man wants to go clubbing, meeting all the guys, doing all the shakara. The natural man wants to have sex. The natural man wants to do all these things. But the love of Christ is what compels us. God is willing that we have a relationship with Him. He's willing that we come to Him. He's willing that His children understand and live in the reality of why He sent His Son. He's willing that His children walks with the Holy Spirit. He's willing that we surrender completely our life, our social life, and hold on to Him, withholding nothing. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. I don't know if there's any love greater than this. What manner of love that a man gave himself, died for his friend. So guys, however way you're celebrating Christmas this year, remember why Christ came. That's it, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Please remember to share, subscribe, and like.